Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, ba, ba, dum, bum, 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 bum. Are y'all ready? Dun, 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 dun. Turn up, turn up, turn up. Bum, 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 bum. Are you ready? Are y'all ready? What's good for the people in the chat right now? What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? What's good? What's good? I sound like I sound like any and everything right now. What's good? What's good? What is good, you guys? Woo! Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? I'm not gonna play any more music because I tried to do that last night at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I got copyrighted. Of course, you know me, I follow up with my stuff and I don't like that. It wasn't a strike on my video, but for those of you who are legit YouTubers or in the process of becoming monetized, you know that if you have a copyright claim, depending on what it's from, mine was music, you're not going to be able to get paid for the video. Whoever, song that you played or whatever was copyrighted, whoever owned the rights to that gets the percentage from the video. So I ended up deleting the video that I posted because one, I was really, really tired, you guys, and I was just channeling. Like I probably did not make um earthly sense. I probably was just, like I said, channeling. But with that being said, you guys, I'm so excited. Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon. Shout out to the people that are in chat. Thank you so much. Like you guys, there are so many people in this world that support me. And I just want to say thank you. And that's what we're gonna be talking about in this video, you guys. Like, oh my goodness gracious. If you're not already, make sure you follow me on my Instagram, my Twitter, and TikTok. TikTok, don't stop at Ty_Guidance. Really quickly, I'm going to go on my Instagram. I just posted a reel, you guys. As you guys can see, big forehead, fake wig. What about it? Okay, I'm a real person. I'm a real person. And with that being said, I do real things. I hold myself accountable. I'm honest, and I've accepted me. I love me, and yeah. So I'm just gonna go on my live really quickly, let people know. And you guys, I am on my menstrual, so I have these cookies, and I just have a whole bunch of junk food. Like I just have a whole bunch of junk food, you guys. Okay. That's not to come for anybody's diet or your what is it, nutrition needs, or I can't think of the proper words right now, okay? But everybody's allowed to do what they want to. So with that being said, welcome and welcome back, you guys. It is time. Okay, on this channel, I suggest and advise information. I am a vessel. I am a life coach. I'm a healer, intuitive speaker, whatever you like to say. Just know that as long as you support yourself, you're supporting me. And if you are supporting yourself and you're supporting me, then you are at peace. Because in order to be peaceful, you must be at peace. And that's what we're going to be talking about. Must watch video really quickly. Let me go on live, you guys. And I need to stop wearing this headband because it's making my forehead big. Like I've already had like a big forehead when I was a little girl, but I'm realizing it's taking my edges away. I gotta fix my edges, okay, guys. But I have a head full of hair, and that's another reason why I come on here with these little clip-ins or the hair pieces that I had, because it's like, unless you're gonna buy me a wig, you know, like y'all don't know what I go through. Only I know what I go through. I mean, y'all be doing some things because I come on here and I tell y'all, but that's for y'all to, know that it's okay that you go through things in life and that nobody's perfect and that I'm just a vessel. And if I go through things, of course, you may not go through the same things, but you too are going through things. Clearly, because if I wasn't real and you wasn't real, we would not be able to see each other. I'm gonna get back on some water diet because it's a new month and I'm not gonna lie, like obedience is really important right now. So let me get my sip. I need to drink water. Like my health, I really need to drink water. I do not need to be drinking. So something I've had to realize is that when it comes to committing to anything or just doing something that you never done before, that one, I just want to say that do not allow yourself to limit your goal or your destination when you're doing something that you've never done before. Do not say that it's going to be hard What I want you all to suggest, or I want you all to suggest, what I want to suggest and advise when it comes to starting something new or doing something that you never done before is accepting that it's new. How about that? And something that I've been doing this year, and obviously this month, because this month is new, but in the past couple of months, is catching myself in these negative moments or in these triggering moments where I would have a negative feeling or PTSD or trauma. And instead of allowing it to be negative, you want to feel how you feel because you want to be able to understand what it is that you're feeling. But once you're able to accept how you feel, you want to change the narrative. You want to change the perspective. That's how you shift. That's how you move. That's how you elevate. It's a mindset and it's literally like a light switch. But if you don't believe that it could be like a light switch, if you don't think that, it's other ways around your issue, you may struggle, to be very honest. And there's nothing wrong with struggling because a lot of people are like, you're going to struggle, you're going to fail. We're not struggling and we're not failing. This is just our decision. A lot of people do not like to be honest or accountable about their actions. But one thing I am going to do is be accountable and be honest about my actions. And this is why I'm here. It's not to shame anybody, it's not to hierarchy, it's not a cult leader vibes, it's being honest. And when you are honest, you don't have to expose it. And that's another thing I'm learning about myself and you all is that, and just people in general, like when you mind your business and you doing what you're supposed to do, when you are obedient, you don't have to sacrifice. You don't have to worry about negative energies. You don't have to worry about people, places, and things that are not for you, or just, be out of alignment. And that's the most important thing is like realizing how you feel, what you're projecting, and what you're going through. Because something I today was witnessing as I was driving, how important it is to be obedient. Like now, of course, on my channel, because I'm just a vessel, I'm a spirit. I'm gonna be clear. I am being used by a higher source. I'm not going to sit here and get into specific details because that's for the time and the place in the moment when that's supposed to be there. But right now, because I'm right here and we're here right now, I'm getting my messages from my source. And something I had to learn is that when you are obedient with source and you're aligned with source, you don't have to worry about distractions. You don't have to worry about scenarios, people, places, and things. You don't have to worry about just not being still enough to realize, like, internally how your spirit is. So your external world could be aligned. Like, in order to align yourself, like something I had to realize, and it's so simple when it comes to healing ourselves, is actually one, applying ourselves, but meaning it. Like, a lot of people say things and do things, and including myself. But one thing I want to tell you all the time, and I say this all the time in all of my videos, is to use your discernment. Use your discernment. We are spirits at the end of the day. A lot of people are in denial. A lot of people are aware. A lot of people may lack knowledge. And a lot of people know. A lot of people, the people that control the world, they know that because they're the ones who control the world. Then you have a lot of other people who are in the world. So, for example, the easiest way I could break this from perspective, this is not going to be like exact numbers because there are no exact numbers, to be real with you. But in man time, because that's what they created in the physical world, you have, let's just say, three layers. You have the 30%, which are actual people who actually run the world. And I'm not talking about America. I'm not talking about Canada, because a lot of people feel to realize there are people in this world like we see, such as like celebrities and Bill Gates and, let's just say, figures, not realizing that there are people above them. A lot of people don't know that stuff. A lot of people don't know that there are a lot more ways up. Just like how my people, and it was probably me specifically back in the day, built the Egypts, built the pyramids. That's where I'm from. Built the pyramids that high. Like, it's levels to this life. So when you are obedient, when you are aligned with source in your spirit, if of course, if you choose to walk that, you won't have problems. A lot of people, from perspective wise and judgment, when you're not obedient, even if you don't, let's just say you want to blame source because for the atheist people, because people are allowed to feel how they feel. You don't want to force people, but think about it. When you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you have problems and trials and tribulations. And it's not until your judgment day, which once again, a lot of people don't even realize or understand about life. That's why you want to live every single day to the fullest and not be angry, is because you're going to transition. Your physical body's going to decay. You're not going to be here anymore. And you don't want to get to that moment when everything comes, because that's what happens. That's what a judgment day is. That's what your expiration date is. And be disappointed and upset because you didn't live the life that you were supposed to live, because all of us are aware. And something too that I want to bring up and like just address is for us, anybody supporting me, anybody, supporting themselves, is to just continue to worry about yourself. Like, all I'm gonna say is, because I'm switching it up, like, I peeped it. I've been like, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, it's been very hard for me to like stay grounded. But I feel like after today and just July, you guys, July is a month. It is confirmation. Like, I'm confirming. I don't know what. I mean, I kind of do, but it's like we don't know how things are going to happen, and that's what how life is. Like, you don't know how things are going to happen until they happen, because you have to align yourself there. So, for example, if let's just say me and whoever's watching this in the chat right now had a date to go to the movies tomorrow. I think tomorrow is what, Saturday? Okay, so today's Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday. This is just an example, and I like to use analogies because that is something that's helped me along my journey, and I feel like that's the best way I can relate. So, once again, if these videos are for you, they resonate with you, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If they're not, and you have any questions or you want to learn a perspective or you disagree, always feel free to comment down below. And if you're just intentionally going out your way to misunderstand, I don't know what to tell you. But let's just say, like I said, we have a date for tomorrow and we want to plan it today. So the actual day today is Saturday. Don't be so specific on the dates and the example that you miss the message. And that's another thing too, a lot of people sometimes don't get. But back to the message, the main point. If we have a date for tomorrow and we're planning it today, in order for tomorrow to come, we have to plan everything out today. So we have to take the steps to, let's just say, groom ourselves, to physically make sure we have the finances to get to the actual movie theater. And that's like the same thing in the actual day, because it's a timeline. Everything is processed. So if the day, let's just say we start our day today at 7 p.m. when we decided that we wanted to go to the movies tomorrow at 4 p.m., today at 7 p.m. now, we're going to decide what movie we want to go to, how much it costs, and what time. Then tomorrow, because that's the actual day of the movie, same thing, preparation, obedience. You're now going from figuring out what movie theater, and what time, to what are you going to wear? And then now taking the steps to physically get transportation, get something to eat, and go to your location and watch and do what you want to do. It is very much so the same thing. And like, I just want to say congratulations, you guys, because we did it. Like, I did it, you did it, and as long as you keep going, it doesn't matter. Like, what I do want to say though is that when it comes to elevation, I'm gonna be real. Hey guys, I had two things of Cranberry juices, and excuse me, I opened the second one. I didn't mean to. And I also just got a notification on my phone. So, but you guys, I'm just really excited. But it's confirmation. Like, this month, I just want everyone to just continue to worry about themselves. Continue to mind your business. Do not worry about what anybody has to say about you. Do not worry. Do not worry. Do not, because what's okay, I think that's what I was going to say. What's happening right now is that more and more people are moving forward. Okay. I'm confused, you guys. I be trying to figure out, how do these people. Okay. And if you guys can hear some music in the background, my mom is cleaning her house. You guys, I've been blocking a lot of people. I'm gonna be real. I'm not supposed to be aligned with everybody, and everyone's not supposed to be aligned with me. So it's like that's what I said in this video. Like use your discernment, and that's what I need to talk about. So the enemy is going to continue to try to distract you and make you lose focus. Like use your discernment and apply it. Like something I had to realize and something I just want to say. If you believe in divine, you believe in God, you believe in source, how are you jealous and bitter and angry? God is not jealous or angry or bitter. And it's so crazy how all of this is happening. Like, you guys, I was about to say something, but like I stopped because it's just like I'm learning how to like I need a network. I need a network. Okay, that's probably what it is. Because I just thought about something. I need to ask, like, how do I, I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna network with some people. You guys, I just randomly just got like a random download. That's why, like, I just paused. And that's another thing. Like, for those of you all who are getting all your superpowers, because it's happening right now. This is happening right now. I cannot believe this. But I tell people all the time, you guys, like, what you do is really important. It's really important because it's just like everything you do is gonna come back to you. But I just want you all to know that like start paying attention to people's spirit. Like listen to what people say and do. That will let you know like who they are. And previously in my life, I've always been like intuitive and I've always known who I was. It was just a simple fact that like I'm gonna be real, like my toxic trait and me being toxic was just like disregarding information about people, places, and things. But it's like now, like it's so and that's the thing, like, and that's why like the people, like I don't have enemies or haters, like you all you all know who you are. And it's like that's another thing, like the people that try to come for you, the people that talk about you, the people that gossip, like that's not godly. How you believe in God and you spread rumors about people? How you believe in God and you're quick to tell someone's business? How you believe in God and you talk about me? You don't even believe in yourself, and you wanna sit here and tell people that you believe in that's why I tell you guys, you gotta be very mindful of who you're listening to, even myself. But one thing that I like to say, not about me, but just in life, is that we are our spirit. So it's just like me saying that, like my spirit being so comfortable because my spirit wasn't always this high and mighty. Like when I first was born, yes, but like I've gone through things just like everybody else. And that's where we get lost, like not being obedient, doing things in our flesh and not knowing who we are and understanding our purpose. But honestly, you guys, like it's a storm going on right now. I'm trying to catch it. And this wig, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's sliding off my head. I don't know if you guys see me looking at the screen this entire time. Like the camera is like okay, so for example, what I see is like it's the camera up here at the top where my hand is clearly because it's blocking it. But on my screen, because you guys know that camera or a laptop is just blank, this is where so I guess I need to start putting my face right here because it's like that's where the camera is. But it's like, but if I put my face all the way right here, like dang, I'm close. I'm too close. I do not want to be that close. You guys, eventually, in due time, of course, we gotta invest into our business. And that's another thing too. So I recently, like I said, made a TikTok and made all my pages off of private. So if you're interested, make sure you guys are following me on my Instagram and Twitter. And I recently made a I don't know how to say it, link tree. If you guys know what that is, I'm gonna leave it. It's not in my about section, but make sure you guys go on Linktree. I have bookings that I put on there, and that's what I'm gonna talk about really quickly on here too. So the bookings that I have I have multiples of services, and my prices are really affordable because I know that one before um I got to where I needed to be in my future, I had to have a pass. And I'm saying this now in the present. If you heard and people, I just said, you know. But because I had to, get to where I was in the future, I wasn't always in the future. So financially, I didn't always have the abundance that I have in the future that I'm in the current moment of creating from my past. And I know that most people, come across my, channel or our channel may or may not be a need. And of course, you are allowed to, put value and limits on whatever you need and want. But for me, at least, what I've realized is that if somebody wants to be a kind person, they don't have to expect anything back in return. Like a lot of people, they charge people for services because, your worth is your worth. But you have to realize if, let me just say this for me, I'm not a physical material type of person, physical material item type of person, meaning money is printed. Like when people do manifestation hacks for money, I don't have to do that. I mean, if you have to do that, that works for you. But for what? It's paper. What's more rich and wealth is your spirit. But we gonna talk about that. We gonna get into it because we're here now. We had to let go of the past to be in the present. So just continue to use your discernment, you guys. Just keep in mind that you do not have to stress yourself out to get what is for you. Like what is meant for you is for you. And I'm just really grateful right now. My energy is so calm. Like I can say like relaxed. You guys heard that? I think they're doing fireworks. I didn't even know it was the 4th of July weekend until I think a couple other people mentioned it to me because I'm not gonna lie, guys, I stopped celebrating like holidays a very long time ago. Like I don't even know the last time I celebrated a holiday. And the reason why I say that is because like growing up when I was little, I was fortunate to have my whole family in my life on holidays or majority of them. But I think maybe when I was like in high school, I think, yeah, like, cause I remember I celebrated like Christmas and Thanksgivings at my friends and other people's houses. I don't know the last time I celebrated a holiday, you guys. Like, but with that being said, I'm not a physical material item person. If you're a physical material item person, that's cool. But I just want everyone here to just be aligned and at peace with themselves because I realized for me, the physical material items, you drive yourself insane. Like it's not I'm not saying that you can't buy stuff because that's the purpose of money. That's it. Is to shop. That's the only like saving money is pointless if you are not saving money to invest. Like and even still, if you're not like leaving your money to pass on like generationally, you don't need to save your money because when you die, it's not going to go with you. It's not. And a lot of people or some people may or may not be aware of that because of their certain exposures and experiences. And that's something I'm learning about myself and others is just to be patient because everyone doesn't have this information. And it's not a sense of entitlement, it's using your discernment. When people speak to you, use your discernment. Here's a channel message. This is just coming in. When people speak to you, pay attention. Like, please start paying attention. And you guys, my third eye is open. Like, I am not playing, especially because all this stuff that's going on and anybody who's aware, like all of this stuff that's going on, like the clouds, you guys, I seen so many portals in the sky today. It was scary. But start paying attention. We need to start paying attention, okay? And anything that doesn't, make you feel well or aligned, you don't need it. You do not need it. You do not need to worry. Sorry, you guys. I just seen some people's, I guess, followed my channel, and I do not like multitasking because it takes a lot of energy. I do believe that if you're going to do something, you should give 100% your all. So I am currently on my phone, but at the same time, I am just checking on you guys. And I am on my cycle, you guys. Still, today's probably gonna be like the last day. And I say that once again, the information that I share is for however you want to take it, because I know that when I said it, how I felt behind it, and this is why it is important to continue to work on yourself and mind your business, because when you are really minding your business, and that's another thing, you're minding your business and you're focusing on yourself, you could feel other people's energy. So it's just like you don't have to worry if somebody says something to you and you feel opposite. Trust your gut, because your gut is telling you. Like, a lot of people who do not mean what they say already let you know just by how they're communicating, as well as the lack of action behind it. Now, of course, if someone has never done something before, or is learning how to do something, what I want to suggest and advise is not allowing it to be hard or challenging, but just new. Like, if it's new, it's new. Like, it's new, it's never been done before, or it takes some time to do it. Don't be so discouraged to the point where you allow new things scare you or make you be afraid, or not pay attention to how people say and do things, because people are aware. People are well aware. Like, I'm well aware of what I'm saying and what I'm doing. Like, I'm well aware of the people in the chat. I'm well aware of the energy from the people in the chat. But once again, people literally, like I said, love you. People love you so much that they make you a priority. Like, there are people who are currently, you know, living, sleeping, and dreading over you. So keep that in mind. Focus on your energy. So what you need to focus will focus on you, and everything else is gonna fold. Everything else that is not meant to be in your life, like I said, the energy. Like, me personally, I've always been like this, and it's just confirmation as you, like I said, you evolve. Because another thing when it comes to evolving, like, there are no limits. If you limit yourself and say you're not gonna grow or you don't want to grow, you're not going to. But when you get around people like that, they're gonna feel uncomfortable. And me, my entire life, people have always felt uncomfortable around me, and it's based off of how I look. And I think that is ridiculous. Like, I've accepted that a lot of people, and guys are very visual people. They look at you. Like, females, I feel like we listen good to. Guys go off of visual. I seen that on TikTok. This girl was like, guys go off of visual. And I agree. Like, men do go off of what they see, and women, because we are like intuitive, we go off of what we hear sometimes. And you guys, I'm just glad that it's July. I'm just glad I'm where I need to be. And all I just want to say is that I pray for those who don't love themselves, because you don't have to sit here and make people feel bad that they really aren't as, divinely as you think. Because once again, if love is love, and you all don't have to believe in my God or the divine that I pray to, because I don't like forcing people's beliefs and stuff. But you just gotta start using your discernment. Like, how you believe in God and you're jealous? How you believe in God, you're a hater? How you believe in God? Like, it don't make sense. And once you realize that people are demons and their spirits are corrupt, you don't even gotta worry about those people. You pray for them and you keep it pushing. And if you don't pray, you just continue to worry about yourself. Like, there's no reason to stress. Like, Bob Marley, he made that song, "Don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is going to be alright. Singing don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I can't play no music because I'm gonna get copyrighted, but for real, when's the last time y'all played some music? And me personally, you guys, I definitely have been living underneath a rock, and I wanna get underneath from my rock. So, like, I listened to this new song, like, I have been so out the loop, you guys, but that's a part of healing. And I just want to say congratulations to us, you guys, because we're doing it. We're making it happen. But there's this song that I heard today earlier. I was like, oh snap. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I love music, like because it's healing. If you know, you know. And one of my favorite artists, Michael Joseph Jackson, he was aware of that. So it's like when it comes to music, like the ear that I have, like legit, I got, music on my going into my ears. When it comes to music, like the taste, I feel like I have immaculate taste. That could be an opinion, but it's like music is a form of like healing and medicine. So it's like you want to play good music, like start dancing, regardless if you like Michael Jackson, whatever music you like listening to, of course, because just how I said I like Michael Jackson and certain people, that's for me. Everything and everybody is not always going to agree, and that is fine. I just feel like when you're gonna have differences of opinions or differences of perspective, process the difference, understand it, acknowledge it, and then keep moving. Like because you may not always see eye to eye with someone, and that's okay. But something that I've realized when it comes to being at peace and just keeping your peace, you don't have to argue and yell with people. Like I'm saying, like the discernment is the most important thing, and like that is the most. You guys see me this week. That's the most like key thing I just want to like cover in this video is just discernment. Like step your discernment up. Okay, all you got to do is use your discernment. Like it is that simple. And I'm so grateful. Like there's some people that I've been networking with and just meeting and coming across in my life. And I'm just very happy, you guys. Like I have a lot of emotions. I am really tired, but like I'm gonna get some rest soon. I'm not gonna play this song that I heard because yesterday when I did that, your girl got copyrighted. And I just want you all to know that people are gonna try you. Like as you elevate, people, like I said, people are they're only trying you because, like I said, they're not who they say they are. Anybody who goes against you is not who they say they are. When you have conversations with people, you don't have to sit here and fight. You don't physically have to put your hands. If you have to put your hands on someone to have a conversation, that's not healthy. Because why are you fighting? Why are you that angry that you have to fight? And you guys, I have been in fights before, and I used to be a crackhead. Like, you see this wig? Think about that. Like, use your discernment and start applying it. Like, you don't have to fight people. Like, you do not have to worry about nothing when you really are doing what you need to. Like, that's the obedience. When you're obedient, you don't have any distractions. And I personally can say that from experience. Like, I was so distracted because I was not focused on what I was supposed to be doing. And something I had to realize every time you get distracted, you get detoured and you get pulled back. The goal is to keep going. The path becomes easier once you choose to continue. It's the distractions, it's the temptations, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to start asking yourself and really, like I said, using your discernment to know, like, is this bringing anything to me? Like, how is this helping me grow? Or is this, because it's nothing wrong with, moving at your own pace. But A lot of people do not grow and they learn to be bitter because they're not doing what they're supposed to do. And that's another thing, like a big spoiler alert on who people are. Like, with that being said, like you guys already know the deal. We about to move in camouflage. Ooh, Lord, try to move my foot back. We are about to be moving in camouflage, you guys. Okay. So I always just want to say thank you to my number one fan. You guys, it's grown men in India and Africa who are watching my videos right now, and they always watch it. So thank you. I see you. You're being watched. You okay? Thank you so much. Make sure you like the video while you're here. Give it a thumbs up. Okay. And use your discernment. Like the downloads that I've been receiving, oh my gosh. Like, and something too, I want to say, I keep looking at my phone, you guys. I'm almost done. Something too, I want to say is like when you start applying the discernment, everything will make a lot more sense. And you have to understand, like, forgiveness is really important. Like, these enemies and these people that you think hate you, something I've had to realize is that when people speak, they're speaking from a place of where they know. So when people are in their feelings, good or bad, it's because that's all that they know how to express or say or do. And it's not about you. It's never about you unless you are able to understand. Like when I have conversations with people, I am aware to understand that when I'm speaking to them, that how they feel is not going to be how I feel clearly, and how I feel and how they feel is not going to be the same. And that is okay. The goal is to understand where we're both coming from because you're both projecting. People only can project what they know because, once again, internally, that's where your spirit and your heart resonates. Externally is where your physical body is. You're not your body. So when people say and do stuff, it's coming from their heart. And that's another thing. This is why you got to check people's spirits because your heart says everything about your mind. The way your heart is set up, that's going to let me know everything about your mind. Y'all need to start paying attention. Like, come on now. Come on now, somebody. For all you people, and I'm not saying this to be disrespectful, but for people who read, I believe amongst those lines in a specific book that people are familiar with, it says that your heart and your mind, and how I just said that, me personally, ring a ding ding dong ding, Ty, same thing. So I made level this video discernment, and like it's a beautiful thing because for those of you who really are, protected, you don't have nothing to worry about. It's for the people who's not. And that's another thing too. Like when you know you are, when you do the right thing, this is something my dad used to tell me all the time. When you do the right thing, you don't have to worry about being in trouble. It's only when you do bad things that bad things happen to you. If something happened to you and it wasn't your fault, then you had no control. And once again, it has nothing to do with you. You just happen to be in the situation. So how you respond, and if you caught what I just said, like, come on, somebody, like, wow, you guys, I'm just I'm just, oh my gosh, I'm about to probably end this video. I'm just looking at my phone though. So anytime you guys see me looking down, I'm looking at my phone. I do apologize because that could be considered rude. Like I think it's really important that when you're having a conversation with somebody, you're conversing, you always want to make eye contact with them. You always want to keep your head up. Always keep your, your back straight. Sorry, you guys, I'm fixing my shirt 'cause I felt like it was falling. Keep your head up. Always keep your head up. You guys, it's a light, so I'm trying not to look at it because my eyes is bad. And I'm trying to look at the camera. So like always keep your head up. Always keep your eyes up. Always keep your chin up. Always keep your nose up. And always be confident in yourself. Hopefully you guys are seeing me look at the camera because the camera is right here, but there's like a screen, like I said, in front. And like that's what I am familiar with, but I need to learn to not be so familiar with the screen like I'm looking at right now versus the camera. Because in person, when I speak to you all in groups or when we have meet and greets or when it's time for me to speak publicly, the same thing, the same attitude, keep the same energy, keep your posture straight when you walk. Always know who you are. But congratulations, you guys. Like, congratulations. Now they want to say congratulations. Work so hard. What do you say? I work so hard to forgot to vacation. You guys, I need to go to bed. Okay, it's 10:50. 10:50 is Saturday. Yes, I'm about to go to bed because my sleep has been messed up for 3 weeks up until yesterday. And fun fact, you guys, I was up until like 3, 4 o'clock. And as soon I was like, yes, I'm tired. Let me lay down. Out of nowhere, out of nowhere, the divine decided to send a divinely creature and one of the most divinely creatures. That's how I knew, like, you got to be kidding me. Guess what it was, you guys? It's a spider. Like, a spider was in this blanket that I have right here. And I was sitting down just like this, like how I'm talking right now, like sleepy and tired. And that's the crazy thing. So, like, I don't know, like I said, where it came from. It is hot and it is the summertime and it is raining. So I know, like, the bugs, they can crawl through the walls. But it wasn't until I was done and I went to go like this. And I'm not gonna lie, like I said, because I was so tired. I thought I had seen something crawling, but like I don't have bugs or creatures living inside my house. So I'm like, I know I'm not tripping. And you guys, growing up, I'm gonna just say this. My parents used to kill my bugs for me. They never taught me how to kill a bug. So like sometimes I'm a little like I'm gonna be real. If it's something I would be insecure or intimidated by, it's not gonna be by a person. I'll be intimidated by like a bug or like you know what I'm saying, something else. Like it's not us. Like nobody is not people. Other spirits of other species that is spooky. Like bugs are spooky to me, okay? Because they're a lot. And people are like, yeah, they're alive. But it's like, you do not understand that. If you did, you would realize, like, that's how creepy it is. But the spider ended up falling down when I went to shake it. And because I got scared, I jumped. And about time I tried to kill it, it literally crawled underneath my bed. And I'm not gonna lie, you guys, like I became paranoid. I was like, oh my gosh. Like I stayed up till 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm so tired. And like when I do not sleep, you guys, I get very emotional, like sad. I get sad and I try not to get so sad to the point where I get angry. But I was like, oh my God, I'm tired. I was so paranoid to go to sleep because I'm just like, I do not want to go to sleep and I wake up and the spider's in the bed with me or the spider's crawling on me. And I know, like, you guys, we used to say this as kids, like, there are a lot of bugs and stuff that already do that naturally in our sleep, which is just like, I don't want to see it when I wake up because I already think, like I said, spiders are intimidating to me. They don't have to be intimidating to you. Spiders are definitely intimidating to me. Like, if you throw a spider at me, I'm not gonna like just jump. Or if you like put one in my face, it's like I said, it's a spirit for me. Okay, their discernment, because they are who they are. And something I want to like realize is that realize something I want to say to you all is that when you see a bug, kill it immediately. Do not wait. Like something I have to like just learn how to do is just like when you see a bug, kill it. Because now you guys, I'm not gonna lie, because I was so paranoid and I was really tired. Like eventually I ended up falling asleep. But like I slept so tight, you guys. And I slept on the opposite side of my bed. Like so I have no idea if the spider is still underneath my bed because one thing that I tried to do was check, but I'm like, if I go on the floor because my bed, I think I have a full size bed, but like, um, I'm not about to show you guys my bed, but like how it's set up, it's a full size bed and like it's a wide mattress in the bed piece, but the end of the bed, the bottom that keeps the bed still, there's is some space, but it's not that much space because that's what's underneath the bed, the carpet, because that's what the bed is on top of is the carpet. So if I go on the floor and I turn my flashlight on and it crawled, I don't want to say crude, it crawled underneath there. I don't want it to come crawling back out while I'm on the same level because, like I said, I have to go lower to look underneath the bed just to find it. So, is the spider living under my bed? Possibly, probably, yes. As long as it does not, hopefully, it's not a female spider. Hopefully, it was a male spider because if it was a female spider, as long as it doesn't have any children, okay, that's cool. But I hopefully, you know, he or he comes out because he realized like this is not their element. They are better off outside. That's when I'm gonna get them. But you guys, I'm not gonna lie, like I was so scared to go to sleep. And I was so upset. I was so mad. I was trying not to get so upset because I'm like, that's why I'm tired now, you guys. Like I'm so tired. Like I just have so much energy. And then for those of you who are aware, like just tapping in with your, menstrual cycle, using it for good, creating with it, it's a lot. So I just want you all to use your discernment. I think I'm gonna end this video in 3 minutes to make it even, odd, odd, even. Like, sorry, you guys. I was looking at my phone and my lips are dry. I need to go ahead and put some lipstick on. But you guys, make sure you're using your discernment. Make sure, make sure. Use your discernment. Okay, guys? So we're gonna end this video in 1 minute. So I just want to say thank you guys so much. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. It is going on 10:58. It is now Saturday, um, July 2nd, 2022. Use your discernment. Be mindful of the spirits and all of the stuff that exists in the world because it is existing. Like if you did not know trees are alive, they are. They move and they talk and they do a whole bunch of things. You're like, what? Trees are alive? You need oxygen, god dang it, to breathe. When you cut down a tree, what happens? It grows back. You better hope it grows back because that's the source of our life. Okay, you guys. So with that being said, make sure you guys are living your best life. And don't forget, oh my gosh, I have not said that in so long. If you guys are OG, thank you so much for being patient with me, you guys. Like, we're only going to grow, and I'm so excited for this month, the rest of this year, and for the rest of life. Because when it comes to a goal and what's for you, it's for you. You don't gotta rush it. You don't gotta worry about it because it's gonna be there. You gotta align yourself though, and that's what I was saying throughout this video. So good night, you guys. Get some rest. Drink plenty of water. Drink cranberry juice if you're gonna drink something sweet. Now, I know cranberry juice is not sweet, but or moderation. Eat what you want and just know how it makes you feel. And make sure you eat what you want because it makes you feel like good. Like if I want to eat cookies and cranberry juice and a brisk instead of drinking water one day, so what? Okay. You want to live your life for you. You want to do what works for you. And you want to surround yourself with people who make you happy as well as making yourself happy first and being a priority for you. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Live your life and don't forget to say YOLO. If you're OG, you guys know where that is from. I'm going to be continuing to work on my other social medias during this time, during the summer. So make sure you guys are following me on my Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at time_guidance so we can promote that and get back to the growth and get back to what we're doing, as well as making your bookings and your appointments. I need to go ahead and put that in the description somehow, somewhere. And follow my link tree. Once again, I don't know if I'm saying that properly, you guys. I'm just now like educating myself on certain things because once again, when you're doing something that you never done before, it's new. Like, okay. So live your best life, practice daily, do not give up, take breaks, okay, and use your discernment. Don't argue with people who are not even supposed to be in your presence. And you know someone's not meant to be in your presence because of their spirit. Like me personally, you guys, and I'm not gonna lie, like it's so much. I feel like the more you practice, just like anything else, it'll become natural. So what I'm gonna be working on is practicing applying it. So therefore, when it comes to execution, when it comes to us healing, when it comes to the tips and tricks that I have for us, and I'm now like thinking about how I want to continue to move forward for you all to actually feel inspired, actually feel healed. That's what we're gonna do. So, all right, guys, bye. Okay, let's end the stream here. Until next time, you guys. Peace.